Hi, you guys. I'm here. What's up? It's late, y'all. But I still decided I need to come on for you guys. It's been a while. So I'm going to wait for some more people so I can get started. Okay. I posted this link in the group so y'all can come join too. So I'm here. Let me just, this is a better angle. So how y'all doing? Okay. I'm waiting for a few more people. So just greetings. Hi, how are you? Okay, so as y'all can see by the title of this video, life is not fair. Let's get this straight. Life is not fair. It was never fair. It's never going to be fair. So in this world, you got to do what you got to do to get what you want to get. Right? It's not going to be handed to you unless you go after it and make them give it to you in your hand. Okay? So what I'm saying is, too many people are walking around thinking the world is supposed to treat them fair, and things are supposed to be equal, and things are supposed to be right, and things are supposed to be done in a certain way. Meanwhile, everybody who knows better is out getting what they're supposed to be getting any way that they can figure out how to do it. Okay? But you're sitting here waiting for the world to be perfect and fair. So what I'm saying is, get out there and do what you need to do to get what you need to get. Don't worry about what other people say, think, or blah, 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 blah. Because once you have what you want, it doesn't matter what they think. They're going to be asking you how you got it. Okay? So just remember that. Stop trying to follow this pattern that does not work. Okay? Stop trying to be the moral, good person with all these rules, because that does not work. You know that. In this world, it's not who follows the rules, it's who breaks the rules. Okay? When you get tired of following the rules and not getting anywhere, and you start breaking some of these rules and going and doing what you want to do, getting what you need to get by using, what you have, and you get it, then all of a sudden you have this success or formula for success, and people flock to you, and it's like, well, what did you do? I broke the rules. Basically, in a nutshell, I broke the rules. I think outside the box. I don't sit there and wait for, the fairy tale. So whenever you see a successful person and you want their formula for success, the first thing is probably breaking rules, or society norms, or thinking outside the box, or doing something or not doing something. You know what I mean? And then you say, oh my God, it's so simple. Yes, it's simple. By any means necessary, people do what they need to do to get where they need to go. That's just it. A lot of women are taught not to do this, not to do that, not to be this way, not to be that way. And then you wonder why you don't have as much as the next person, or you're not thriving as much as the next person, because you're following rules somebody made for you. You know what I'm saying? Make your own rules. You know what I'm saying? Get a formula that works for you. There's some women who don't have to do anything but whatever they feel like doing, and they thrive. Break the rules. Some women have so much mental blockage that they can't even think like a woman anymore. They're so messed up that they have a hard time figuring out what they even want. It's been ingrained in their mind what other people want of them, that they don't even know what they want anymore. So the first question y'all need to ask is, what do you want? What do I want? Because you can't start on a path if you don't know what you want. And once you figure that out, it's super easy. From then, you just write all the ways out on a piece of paper that you can get what you want, and take the easiest route. That's basically it. Okay. So, on my other channel, a lot of people were mad at me because I was doing a haul and all this kind of stuff. Like, why are you going shopping when the state is in crisis and blah 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 blah. And I addressed it on there, but basically, you know, certain things, certain people think a certain way, and certain people don't think a certain way, and that determines how they live as well and how they prosper as well. Because I'm not reacting like some people are reacting, it's because I'm not like those people. That's why my life is a bit different. Why? Because I am in control of my emotions, how I react to things, how I navigate through life, how I choose to react to certain situations. All of those choices add up to your life and how you live today. So, for you guys who understand this, you already know, how you're thinking and how you're feeling and how you're vibrating is how you will be living. Okay. And everyone is mixed up. Most people in certain areas, certain cultural backgrounds, and certain income levels, their priorities are in the wrong order. Like, their priorities are all out of order, and it's widely accepted. And the reason why it's widely accepted is because a lot of people don't realize that what they're doing is almost dooming their future generations. You know what I'm saying? So they don't realize this. No one tells them this. All they see is other people doing it and the pattern repeating itself. So they think that's what they're supposed to do because no one will tell them. They will think that it's okay because everybody else is doing it. But then they start to also get the same problems as everyone else in their circle. And those problems are not good problems. Those are problems that lead back to the cycle of poverty. Okay, so if you want to get out of that, you have to make smart decisions. You can't do what everybody else is doing. Okay, you have to do what makes most logical sense and financial sense. You know what I mean? So I have, and still, like, after all the videos that I've done, I have women writing me, still asking me the same question. This man want me to have his baby. Are you married? No. Okay, if you are not good enough to be a wife, he is not good enough to be a father. That's just it. Don't have some random man's baby. Okay, if you've already done it, you understand. Okay, you understand that it's not leading anywhere good. So y'all need to understand that is not how you do things. Things are set in place for a reason. Okay, that man can walk away any second, but if he's married to you, it's going to take a lot more to walk away. It's going to take legal documents, court, and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So think about the child, not, oh, he want to have a baby with me, he must love me. No, he want to tie you down so you can't go out and do any better than him, while he deserts you and goes sleep with everybody else and then come back when he gets kicked out and needs a place to live. Okay? So stop doing all that. That's backwards and poverty mind. Don't do that. Make sure you secure your family first. Secure the future of your generations first with a legal document. Okay? This is not about love. This is about securing financial and legal assets. That's all it is. Okay? Stop having babies by broke bums. Sorry. Somebody got to tell you. If your mama didn't tell you, and your daddy didn't tell you, and your aunt didn't tell you, and your sister didn't tell you, I'm telling you. If you're going to have a baby out of wedlock, make sure he's a millionaire. Okay? Otherwise, don't do it. Not a thousandaire. If it's above 500, yes. 500,000 and up, go do it. Under that, don't do it. Because if he has more than one, then you're only getting this much anyway. Think about it in the future. Don't get wrapped up in this stupid love thing that they're telling you. Because if they loved you, they would ask you to marry them, not have my baby. Okay? You good enough to be their baby mama, but not their wife. That means they're still waiting on wife. Okay. So life isn't fair. Get over it. You already made that mistake. Don't do it again. Let's continue on. Don't date any more broke men. Okay? Don't get excited because somebody paid for your meal and give it up. Why? Because it takes a lot more than that. Okay? Some people have been treated so bad that when somebody pays for a meal, they are impressed. Okay? That should not impress a grown woman. That should impress a teenager, not a grown woman. That you need much, much more. Okay? A lot of women have been treated so bad. I've been helping them, realize their worth, helping them, improve their image to attract a higher caliber of man. And they've been getting higher caliber of dates, getting more money spent, gifts and stuff like that. And I'm just saying, this is who you are. Okay? This is who you are supposed to be. You're not supposed to be paying for half. You're not supposed to be dealing with broke dudes. They don't deserve to date. I'm sorry. Okay? Survival of the fittest. That's why, if someone wants to reproduce with you, they need to be strong in every way. Financially, mentally, spiritually, whatever. Because if you're going to breed with a weak person, your child is going to be weak too. Okay? Only go for the high caliber. You're not supposed to be bringing weak beings into the planet, into the world. And if you do, all you're doing is creating a downward spiral in society. So raise your standards. Stop procreating with losers. You don't see a lot of other women doing that. You don't see a lot of women procreating with the lowest of the low. You see them aiming extra high. They don't say, oh, let me go get the worst thing out here. They don't do that. And you shouldn't be doing it either, And if guys don't like what I'm saying, it's probably because, you're not at that level yet. Don't get discouraged. You got the rest of your life to get up there. Women date older guys. Okay? Because they're more secure. So if you in your 20s and 30s and you mad because you can't get a decent date, wait till your 40s and 50s where you have a nice house, a nice car, insurance. Then you can get a 20-something-year-old and take care of her. You ain't got to be chasing her around trying to have babies out of wedlock. You can do it right. You know what I'm saying? Women have biological clocks. Men don't. You can have babies up into your 60s and 70s. So stop trying to run around and get everything pregnant and you ain't got no money to care for no kids. Why don't you wait? Go have your fun. Strap up. Start saving your money. Start investing. Start saving. Start building your career or job. And then marry somebody. So you don't have about 10 kids to support with your little grocery store paycheck. Okay? I said it. I'm sorry. It has to be said. Now for those of you who are past all of this and now, okay, answer some real questions like okay, how to upgrade as a woman. Dress better, hang around better people, hang around better areas, learn how to operate outside of your comfort zone, open your mind to different things, explore the world, you know, explore other options, make sure that you're not so moral that you can't move ahead in this world, because certain morals are put on you to keep you down. You know, they don't want you to succeed, so they give you this giant moral dilemma. And those who follow the moral will find themselves looking at the ones who didn't and asking, why do they get all of this and why do they get all of that? And I was the good girl and I did this and I'm this and that and that. Because your morals are in your way. Guys don't care about morals. They don't. Before they open their mouth to lie to you, do you think they're thinking about morals? Mm-mm. So why are you? Why do you care more for them than they care for you? Why do you care more about their well-being than they care about yours? You know, why do you care about doing the right thing when they don't? You know, life ain't fair. Life is not fair. And now that women are understanding this, guys are upset because they can no longer get away with what they're doing without a woman turning around and doing either the same thing or worse. You know, and now they're upset because now women are just as scandalous as they are, and they can't take it. Someone says, my family always said get a rich husband, and I always said they were crazy. Guess who's looking for a rich husband now? See. Oh my God, I just saw Beautiful dating a bum. Yep. How to get money out of a man without sex. Be upset until they give it to you. Don't give them the time of day. Put them down. Hurt their ego until they give you what you want. That's all it takes. It's very easy. That's the secret formula. Now, when I say this, you know, you can't be someone who they can replace easily. Okay? This is where a lot of women mess up. They're not on a certain level where they can demand things yet. Especially from the type of man that they're trying to demand it from. If you don't look 10 times better than that man, then he's not going to give you nothing. That's what I'm saying. If you're trying to get something out of a cute guy, or a man who looks good enough to replace you with someone better, that looks better or looks just the same, it's not going to happen. That's why you have to get somebody who will fear losing you. Okay? All of y'all keep asking me this. I'm having trouble. What's your man look like? How old is he? 32. Bye, Felicia. Okay. What do you think the type of guy that Bible versus fake Christianity with Muslim mentality towards women? I don't date religious guys unless they're Christian and I can manipulate them through the Bible, because the Bible has lots of hypocrisy in it, and for every verse they have, I got a verse to rebut it. Okay? So I don't really, I really never dated religious guys unless I could use it against them. I'm reading some of these comments. Why do rich have high sexual demands? Why do rich have... Actually, they really don't. They're just trying to see what you're going to do for $1. The less you do, the more you intimidate them, the more you bruise their ego and remain mysterious and like they can't please you, the better. You know, they're not going to demand those type of things because you're going to be like, you know, I mean, I can't get in the mood with you. You know, my bills are due. I need to go on vacation. I'm not feeling it right now, you know. You don't turn me on. You need to take me shopping. You know, all this and that. The higher they go with sexual demands, the higher you go with material demands. That's it. Well, if you want all that, we're going to have to go to Paris. Because I only get freaky like that in Paris, baby. And I'm going to have my own room so I can go back and change and, you know, pamper myself. And I want full spa treatment. You know, if you're worth it, they'll do it. You know, I ain't got to go to Paris, but you know what I mean. Get the full grade A treatment if you got to do all that. Because some dumb woman will do it for free. Some dumb woman will do it for $200. But they already know that. They want you to give in because you're a challenge. And when you don't give in, they got to work harder and harder. And eventually, the demands are going to drop. Okay, I'll just take whatever you give me. I'll just take whatever you give me. Whatever you offer me, I'll take it. I'm sorry. You got to make them feel stupid and bad about what they're demanding from you. You got to let them know that you can do better than them too. Like, look, I don't know who you think I am, but I'm not doing all that. And if I did, you couldn't afford it. Like, you couldn't afford to seduce me into doing any of that. You know, you haven't even taken me nowhere. You haven't even paid, you know, for a vacation. You know, I need a new car. You know, da da da. What makes you think I'm attracted to you enough to do all those freaky things when you haven't even done anything for me? You know, I find that attractive, a man who can take care of a woman and impress her. You know, none of what you got going on is turning me on at all. You know, so you got to tell them. You got to hurt their ego and let them know, because then when they go after another woman, they're going to be like, dang, is she thinking what that girl said in the back of her mind, or is she just desperate for money? Does she really like me? Well, this girl liked me enough to tell me the truth, so maybe I do need to give her some money, you know. She told me the truth. She's not attracted to me. I can't pay, you know, I need to pay her more for her to be even interested in me in the least, you know. So, wow, she doesn't even need me. I feel so little. You know, the only thing that's going to make me feel good about myself again is her smiling at me and telling me that I'm the man. So guess what I got to do? Impress her even more. So that's what you got to do. Now, you've seen all those Facebook videos of guys bringing their women cars and keys and stuff. You know, before that, there was a big argument. There's always a big argument, a big disappointment, or you don't love me no more, or, you know, things not the same. There's always that before that, you know. Then this is the makeup gift, or either they cheated or did something really wrong, you know. You don't get that just because, you know, if he's super rich and he is more in love with you than you are with him, yeah, you can get it just because. But if you have to work on him and you have to convince him, you're going to have to get mad, fake mad. And the only way to get you out of that bad mood is to give you what you want. Yep. Because they already think women are emotional anyway. They already think we live in our feelings. So we gotta act like it. We gotta be like, I can't believe, you know I want that so bad and you won't even give it to me, and you know, I feel so stupid when I go out to lunch with my friends. They all have this nice thing and I'm sitting up here with this, and it's just, you know, I just don't even understand what, you know, it's not fair. And you know, I'm thinking about going get me a nighttime job and in the cocktail bar on that side of town. You know, throw all that in there because I really want this, and you know, I know you can't afford it. Say you can't afford it. Say they can't afford it, because if they can, they're gonna get upset. I know you can't afford to do this because this, and that. So I'm just gonna go and maybe I get some tips from, you know, some good clients and things like that. Automatically, they're gonna kick in because their ego has been wounded. You just told them you're gonna go work and get tips from good clients on the good side of town. So now you might be upgrading on them, and they don't want to lose you because they couldn't buy you a purse or put you a down payment on a car. So guess what they're going to do? Go do what you asked. Okay? Or give you the money. You gotta play it like a whiny baby sometimes. Because the first thing they want is the happy you back. Because once you start changing those moods, they get nervous. They're like, dang, I'm going to have to, if the longer I let this go, the more I'm going to have to make up. So they don't want to let it go too long. But the whole time you're really in control of your emotions. You're just acting. Okay? This is how they do. And if you get this, if you understand this, it will work. Tell him you're going to work at Hooters. Oh no, not Hooters. Because then they'll be embarrassed of you. Tell him you're going to work in a high-end strip club as a waitress on the nice side of town. Like, name the nicest strip club that costs a lot of money, and you know rich guys go there. Because then he's gonna think, okay, well, is she really doing a waitress job, or is she stripping? Or are those strippers gonna try to convert her to become a stripper? Or are those guys there with all that money, with all that cash, gonna start dating her? You know, make him worry. Don't say no Hooters. Hooters is low class. Sorry if you work at Hooters, but you want to intimidate them. Okay, guys that go to Hooters, they don't got real money. Okay. And I say, you know, someone's saying, say casino. Yeah, casino, but the other club is way better. So you can get away with working at a high-end strip club. Tell them that. Okay. Casino is like, you know, there's cameras everywhere. You know, it's bright. So men are trying to win money to go and buy hookers and not give to a cocktail waitress. So think about that. What if he calls you selfish? Then he don't have no money for real, and you wasting your time. So what if someone calls you selfish? Say, you know what? If I don't look after myself, and if I don't get the things that I want that makes me happy, I can't make anyone else happy until I'm happy. You know, it's selfish of you not to want me to be happy. You know, if a material item is going to make me happy, don't you think it's very selfish of you not to give it to me? If you know it's going to make me happy, aren't you being selfish? If I'm not happy, you're not going to be happy. So you figure that out. And you're not my only option. I will find another way to get it. And then we'll see who's selfish. You know? It's like, look. Don't selfish me. That's what you tell them. It's like, you're selfish for not wanting me to be happy. You know? Why do I have to go without and take being called selfish because I want what most women got? Maybe you're selfish because you trying to sit up here and date me for, you know, you're trying to sit up here and date me and not give me the things that I want. You know, I don't need you. I go out and get somebody else who wants to make me happy because you don't want to make me happy. That's what you say to them. You don't want to make me happy. A best advice for a newbie is to be mean. Say what you want. Be demanding. The younger you are, the better looking you are, the meaner you can be. Okay? Don't wait till you get old to try to be me. Don't work. Okay? Yep, getting fake mad works. Yeah. Stop putting materialism on a pedestal. Well, you know, women value things that they can count on, that makes them feel good, and these days it's material. So until men become what materialism has become for women again, that's what women are going to value. I'm sorry. Until men are good, trustworthy providers and protectors, good fathers, women are not going to stop valuing something that they can touch. Okay? When you become what they want you to be, they're not going to value material things over you anymore. Okay? But at this moment in time, that's what it is, and that's what you just have to accept. And we sorry, but that it is what it is. Women have been tired of trying to make excuses for men, wait for men to grow up, tired of them having no ambition. So we get what we need to get and move forward. That's all it is to it. If you don't like it, don't date. Okay? Or go date somebody real young that hasn't figured that out yet. Because most women want something that they can count on and that's valuable. And if it's not a man, it's a material thing. So if you are not valuable as a man, then they're just going to use you for material. They're going to trick you. They're going to smile. They're going to make you feel like the big man. But at the end of the day, they're going to get what they want out of you, because you are of no value to them, because you cannot be the type of man they really truly want. So they have turned to materialism. You know how some women turn lesbian because they can't find a good man? Well, this is another alternative. Become materialistic. It's sad, but it's true. And I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm just being honest. You know, I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm just being honest. This is what it is. I'm not saying anything to anybody negative. I'm just saying this is how it is. Life ain't fair. Accept it, learn from it, or don't. Yes. So I'm sorry if you think we're being material, but that's all we got. That's all we can count on these days. So that's what we're going for. Okay. Okay. Let me scroll down and see some more of these comments. I'm 20 and I only date men 25 and up. That is so cute. That don't even count. Men are 10 years behind women, so basically you're dating a 15-year-old. No shade, no shade. I'm just saying 25 is not older. It's just 15 in man years. Right? Someone says you got to be fine as hell or on my money level. See, men with little money always say that. And I'm not saying like you're broke. I'm just saying you have a little bit. You can impress women with the little bit that you got. Because if you want a woman to have the same amount of money as you, it means you need help. Okay, it means you can't handle it all by yourself and you need help. And if you get a woman who has what you have, you don't have to give her as much, which means you don't have to invest in her as much, which means you don't have to make any real commitments or sacrifices for her. So therefore, when you ready to upgrade on her with enough, after she's helped you by paying for half of everything, and you got to save up, build your career, after you've done all that, now you want a woman you can fully take care of without her being on your income level. You're going to dump that woman who helped build you and pay for half of stuff and go get the other woman who don't work, because now you feel like you the man and you can actually do that now. See, right now you're trying to climb, and any smart woman is not going to get with you and pay half of nothing. Okay? And if she's fine, she's going to get somebody super rich, not you. Okay? So remember that. It's just a lack of confidence on your half. If you want to get someone, make sure you're paying for everything, and that you will get their respect as well. You know what I'm saying? If you asking for half, or you pay your own rent, or you do this and that, but I'm gonna sleep with you, you're gonna have a rude awakening, especially if they watch this channel. Right. Well, I'm 34. What age should I date? 60 something. Late 50s, early 60s. That's it. They'll give you the most. I think I'll get a good looking but insecure man. There ain't no such thing. Good looking insecure man, it's called an act. Okay. So, back to my title. Life is not fair. So, don't get mad at women. And women, they already expect certain things from men. Like, they expect to be lied to now. They expect to be tricked and used. They expect it. So when you're expecting all this, you prepare for it with compensation. You ain't gonna just use me up and lie to me without me leaving with something in my hand. Okay? So we already expect you. We already expect guys to lie and cheat and disappoint. So we already got our list ready of what you need to do to make up for it. We already got our Louis Vuitton handbag picked out, the one we want when you cheat. Okay? We already got our bills and a list of fake quotes. Fake, we double whatever we're gonna ask you for. We already got all this. We got it ready. Why? Because we expect you to mess up, and we know we can get something out of it. So if you don't mess up, hey, you don't mess up. I missed the question. How do you get out an abusive relationship? Leave, walk out the door, get their money, hack their bank account, take their money and leave. It's that easy. Get their ATM card, go make a withdrawal, call the police. It's very easy. Have them taken to jail, go pawn all their stuff while they're in there. Come on now, y'all have brains. You gotta be scandalous in this world. Okay. Yeah. So, 29-year-old, if you're almost 30, you should be dating in the 50s or in the 50s. Okay. Go. What do you think of Marine Corps guys? I don't know. I'm gonna need more money than some Marines. But if that's the best you could do, know that they're gonna cheat. Just make sure you got your list ready to get what you want. Okay? There you go. Are doctors cheap? It depends on what type of doctor, if they have their own practice, if they're just starting out. Are they surgeons? Surgeons make money. Go for the surgeons. I can't help y'all, like, if y'all not following the formula. You know, some of y'all is like, oh, I want a sugar daddy, but I want a young one. Okay, well, make sure he's ugly and deformed and in a wheelchair, because you ain't going to get no young guy giving you everything you want. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you're following the formula. There's a formula to this. People understand, why can't I get lucky? Because you're looking for a cute sugar daddy that's young and, you know, this, and that. Why is he going to choose you? Okay? Get somebody that's lucky to be with you. That's how you do it. Follow the formula. There's a formula to this. If you can't follow the formula, this ain't for you. Go get you a broke guy that look good, work at McDonald's, and can get you free supersize. Go do that. Okay, that's what you can do. If you're not following the formula, you don't want the lifestyle. You want the man. So go get the man. Have fun with that until he upgrades and cheats on you, and then maybe you'll be ready to follow the formula. So, you know, if you're not ready to follow this formula, then you're not ready. You know, go try to do what you can do and come back. Tell me if you could get a young, attractive man to hand you thousands of dollars. If you can do that, I will give you a shout out and I'll make a whole video about your story. Okay? So send me pictures. And you know, there are young sugar daddies that will date a young girl, but they gonna have 10 girlfriends at the same time, and you be giving them money too. You be like, okay, I'm young, I'm a millionaire, you gonna be my Monday, she's gonna be my Tuesday, she'll be my Wednesday, and if you got something to say, bye. You know, so young ones are more arrogant, you know, and they're gonna demand more, they're gonna cheat more. Get you an old one who can't function hardly, that, you know, just wants to be seen and hold your hand and, you know, take you shopping and stuff. Okay, someone says most men are starting to dislike the fairness these days, like makeup and weave and fake butts is getting kind of played out. Well, you know, it is, but it's still high in demand, you know, because the women who don't have all of those things are either naturally okay and they don't need them, or the men respond more to the fakeness, and so that's why they're rushing to get it. I know a lot of women are rushing to get it because they get more attention, more and things like that. So if men really stop paying attention to that type of stuff, women won't do it. You know, a lot of women will go for things that they know men like because they know they can get it, men to do whatever they want when they look a certain way. Okay, it's kind of like fishing. You know, you have a bait that you know is gonna catch a lot of fish, you're gonna use it. Okay, that's just it. My husband married a mistake. Yeah, but he still got married. Don't matter if it's a mistake or not. Too late now. Who is he gonna marry? Some boring homely girl that stays home and knits while he's out with me? Because if I didn't marry him, I'd be a side chick. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Shoot. Poor guy. He mad. See, most guys that are mad at this, they know, first thing they know, they're going to mess up in any relationship. They're going to mess up. So they're upset that you already got your list. Second thing is, they don't want to invest in you because they want to trick you and pretend that they love you so they can get whatever they want free. And they're mad at me because I'm telling y'all the game. And why are they mad? Because now they're going to have to come out of their pocket. And when they mess up, they know it's going to cost them. So either A, they can't have a real girlfriend to mess over, or B, they're going to have to pay more than they've been paying lately and getting away with, you know. So that they're upset, and I would be upset if I was a man too. But in order to fix the situation, I would just act right. I would just act right, you know. There are women who will bypass materialism if they could just get a decent man. They'll be like, you know what? I don't need all those flashy things. I don't need all those nice. I'll drive a Honda and wear a purse from J.C. Penney's as long as you treat me well, love me, hold my hand, marry me, work hard, you know, have a decent life and all that kind of stuff. And I don't have to go to work after we have the kids and I can stay home and raise our kids. If you can give a woman that, she won't be as materialistic as the rest of the women out there. Why? Because you're doing exactly what a woman wants from a man. But as soon as you start messing up, acting crazy, doing silly stuff, breaking her heart, cheating, lying, the first thing she's going to do is say, she's going to want revenge. And revenge still does not put nothing in your hand. So women have gotten smart and started using your mess ups to come up. Okay? So stop messing up. And when you're 50 something years old anyway, and you see a 20 something year old and you want to date her, you know it's going to cost you. Because 20-year-olds don't date 50-year-olds for free. Okay? So if you haven't gotten yourself together by 50 and you're still single or you're divorced and you want to get back out on the scene and start dating, have your money ready. Unless you plan on dating a 50-year-old. I'm just being honest. Y'all can be mad at me if y'all want. The truth is the truth. What if you meet a wealthy older man that says he's not a sugar daddy, and then you say, well, I'm a virgin and I ain't married and I'm not having sex till I get married. Because I'm not that marriage license get you half, girl. You not a sugar daddy? He's not a sugar daddy? Then you ain't giving it up. Unless he's just gonna give you a lump sum amount every month. Like, okay, well, I'm dating you. You're my girlfriend. I don't want you to have to go to work. Here's $2,000. You know, pay your bills. Blah 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 blah. Most guys who are wealthy will do that for you. You know, they don't want you to go out and work for some other dude 8 to 12 hours a day. They don't want you to do that. They want to go on vacation with you. They want to take you to dinner. They want you to spend the night. Don't have to worry about getting up early in the morning. They want you to be energized for them. If they asking you to work and they don't trying to give you money, they're not investing in you. They don't take you seriously. They don't really want you, but for one reason. So either you charge for that reason or you go and find somebody who knows your worth. How do I know so much? Gosh, because I've done all of this. I've been around women who do this all my life. Plus, I took psychology. Go take psychology. Take a college course of psychology if you're in school. If you're not in school, take it online. It will teach you a lot. Mm-hmm. Someone loves me, but I need to leave to upgrade. It's hard. I had somebody talk to me about this. They had a good man, but he was mediocre and he couldn't do nothing for her. And she was watching everybody else come up, and he was staying the same. But what do you do? What do you do when you love someone, but they're not giving you the lifestyle that you want? Yeah, you'll always regret that. Why? Because they didn't do anything wrong to you. You gotta set them up, make them mess up, so you can be upset and leave. You know, test him out. Test him. Have some girl come on to him, see if he bites. What if he's rich but stingy? Don't waste time with rich, stingy people. You know, if they don't want to help you, they want to use you. It's either one or the other. Either they're helping you or they're using you. Don't be dumb, okay? Oh, what if he's rich? Okay, you can enjoy saying you date a rich man. But if you still walking around and busted up shoes, driving a raggedy car, and don't have no nice things to show for it, what's the use? You know what I'm saying? Okay, either they want to help you or they want to use you. Those are only two choices. Which one are you gonna accept? What do most 50-year-old men find attractive in 20-year-old women? This has to be. Young women make old men feel young. Okay, men want to feel young and masculine again, and they want to be able to impress a woman. They can't impress a woman their own age, so they got to go for a younger woman. Mm-hmm. Okay. How do you make a married sugar daddy go back to his wife? He ain't gonna go back to his wife. He just gonna find another woman to replace you with. Okay. What if my man is younger? How do I make him feel insecure but like I'm the youth of this whole life? You gotta have to look younger than him, because women usually age faster than men if y'all are the same age. And it just depends on how he takes care of himself too. So if you date a younger guy and he thinks he's all that, but you're aging faster than him, or you tell him what to do, or you act like the mother around him, he's not gonna see you as youthful. He's gonna see you as a come up, a climb up, a help him get to the next level of his life type of woman. So I would never date a younger guy, ever, ever, unless he was disgustingly ugly and was lucky to have anybody. Mm-hmm. The topic is life is not fair. So stop trying to act like it. Life is fair, you know, especially guys these days. 50-50, that sounds fair to me, but life ain't fair. Okay, so I'm not paying 50-50. Okay, oh, you do this for me and I'll do that for you. Nope, you do this for me and I'll be seen out in public with you. Life is not fair. Okay, oh, okay. Well, how about you treat me nice and I'll treat you nice, and we'll just see where that goes. Okay, well, nice girls finish last. Life is not fair. You know, stop trying to make stuff fair. Stop trying to make stuff equal. Stop trying to make stuff 50-50. You know, if you don't have the advantage, you have nothing. Okay, it's all or nothing. That's how relationships are supposed to be. It's all or nothing. Look, you can't totally please me. You can only please me 50%. I don't want you anyway, you know. So that's how it has to be. You know, imagine if you worked a whole week and your boss came and said, well, I'm going to give you half of your paycheck this week, and you can get the other half next week, because, you know, you're going to be like, what? But wait, I'm doing all of this, and you want me to take half my check instead of my whole check? Are you serious? You know? No. I'm going to stop working. I'm going to do half the work. You know? I'm going to start doing half the work, and you're going to give me half the check. Don't expect me to do all this extra work, you know? Just like when you are with a man. If he wants you to pay 50% of the bills, cut him off. Cut 50% off of everything you do for him. No more sex. No more, you know, going out in public with him. Stop it until he starts paying the whole thing. I don't want to be seen out with you. I'm not having sex with you until you can be the man that I need you to be. I'm sorry. You can't claim me in public, baby. And I'm putting single on my Facebook status because I have a roommate, not a husband. Or a boyfriend. I have a roommate. Because if I kick you out, I'm going to have somebody to pay the other half of the rent. Because I'm already getting that half, the other half. You know? So, sometimes you just got to hurt their feelings and be straight up. Because that's the only thing they understand, is when their ego is wounded. They don't understand, oh, well, I think... They don't understand that. They understand, you're not man enough for me. You're not getting none. And I'm not being seen in public with you unless you be the man that I need you to be. If not, go to Sharkeisha. You know? Bye. And you can't be afraid to lose them. Some of y'all so afraid to lose something. Y'all act dumb and desperate. You gotta be afraid. You can't be afraid to lose them. You have to call their bluff. You know, you're like, what? Bye. Like you already got somebody waiting on you. That's how you have to act. Like, I wish you leave. Come on. I'm waiting on you to leave. I got somebody that's way better than you. You know, I'm waiting on you to mess up. That's how you have to act in all relationships. Like, come on, I wish you would. You know, that's how you have to act. If you, what if he leaves me? Have plan B. Back up. I'm 32. What man should add 30 years to whatever age you are. That's what you go for. Okay? Simple. $25 to 30 years. Add that to your age, and that's what you go for. Yes. If you're in a relationship and you don't want to be there and you know you could do better, upgrade, then go. You know, don't sit there and try to fix something. If you don't want to do it for himself, you're not going to be able to fix him. It's going to be about 30 years before he can do what you want him to do. 30 years. Oh, I finally reached management. Now you old and gray and can't even go do nothing. Oh, I'm going to buy you that Louis Vuitton you wanted 40 years ago. Now you can't even walk. You're on a walker trying to carry Louis Vuitton. Can't even get to the store. Got to order it online, and you don't go nowhere to be seen anyway because you old now. And now you got grandkids. And your grandkids got Louis Vuitton before you did. Oh, baby, that's a nice purse. I wish I had one. I know your granddaddy gonna buy it for me one day. My 85th birthday, perhaps. I'm still waiting on it. Better not be from China either. He called me selfish for wanting it though. But I see you got one, so are you selfish, baby? Oh, okay. You are selfish. Okay, maybe I should have been selfish too. How you get that bag? What? You stopped giving it up? What? I should have done that. What? You had a backup plan? You had a sugar daddy? You little hussy. Okay, give me that purse. You go get another one since you got them so easy. Then your husband come home. Where you get that purse from? I told you I was gonna get it. I told you I was gonna get one. You didn't believe me. I done came up. So now you got your granddaughter's purse. You finally got what you wanted, but it wasn't from the man. She just went out and got another one. Okay. Don't be that lady. They're gonna bury that lady with that purse, I promise you. All right. So, some people say, well, I don't need a man to buy me a purse. I'll go buy my own purse. Yes, and then he gonna want you to buy him something too. Oh, you got that purse. You can buy me some Jordans, or you can buy me this, and you can buy me that. You bought that for you. Come on, you being selfish. Even if you buy your own purse, always tell the person you're with that somebody else bought it for you. Okay, even if you bought it for yourself, tell them someone else bought it for you. Oh, this was a gift. So that way, in the back of their mind, they know that someone else in your life can afford to just throw you something like that. Don't ever say, well, I bought this by myself. Say, oh, this was a gift from a coworker or my boss, or blah blah blah. Like my sister's boss bought her a Louis Vuitton purse for Christmas. So, oh, this is from my boss. Never say you bought it. Always say someone else bought it. That way, they have a competition, and you could be lying about who bought it. You know what I'm saying? In the back of their mind, they're thinking every thought. Wonder who bought that from her. Was it really her boss? Is she's cheating on me? Is there another rich man who wants her secretly that's buying her stuff? Da 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 da. Did they give her money? Now they're in competition. So always keep your man in competition with somebody, even if they don't know who it is. If you went out and spent your money on that, don't tell them. Say it's a gift. Take tips on dating 3 people at the same time. Keep a notebook, or try to get some people with the same type of names, or give them all the same nickname. Like, anyways. Somebody asked me how old James was, my husband. I don't know how old he is anymore. I stopped counting. I think he's like 61, 62. One of them. I can't remember. How do you know if older men are marriage minded or just after sex? Most guys over 50, they're marriage minded because they don't want to grow old alone. They're ready. They're like, oh, after all that playing, they're ready to settle down. Because everybody around them start dropping dead. And they're like, dang, I don't want to be found dead in my house by myself. I need family. I need the woman. They start facing their mortality. So that's why it's easier. See, what I do is I plant stuff in people's heads. Like, I plant scenarios. Like when you're upset with somebody, you plant scenarios in their mind. Like, you know what? That's fine because I'm young. I can do whatever I want. You're the one that's gonna be living alone all by yourself when you old. I hope no one finds your dead body in the summertime and the air's off. I just be painting nasty, gory pictures in their mind and be like, she's right. I said, and I use my old mortician stories on them too. I said, you know how many old men I done found dead in their homes because nobody was there. They ran off their ex-wives and all their kids deserted them. I said, I would just throw it on thick. And they was just in their bathtub, tongue out. So you don't want to be like that. I be painting them gory pictures. It's like you need someone, and plus guys who get married live longer. And if you're married to someone young, you're going to be, more youthful yourself. You're going to start thinking younger. You're going to be hip on the new technology and all the new slang. You're going to have nice outfits because your woman ain't going to let you dress like no grandpa. So what you want to do, grow old and be found in your bathtub with your tongue sticking out, or you want to get all of this? Just you got to paint the picture. Men are visual. Paint the picture. Then they're going to be like, dang, she's right. I don't want to be found dead in my bathtub. And I have been using old lingo from like 10 years ago. That's, I know that it got some new words these days. I need to stay hip. And if I'm with a younger woman, that makes my status look higher. Like I have more than I really have. And she'll make me feel young. So they're more liable to marry you than some young guy who thinks he's already invincible. I don't need a wife. I'm invincible. I can do whatever I want. A wife is just going to slow me down. You get your old man who paint a picture in their head about them dying, and they're going to propose to you in like a couple of months. I want him to pay for plastic surgery. How do I do it? Well, you make up a different excuse. You tell him you need some real surgery. And you ain't got no insurance. I need my appendix taken out. I have kidney stones. Something that costs the same. Then go get your plastic surgery. Sometimes you got a lot of people. Some guys aren't going to pay for you to look better so you can leave them. If they think you just got appendix or, whatever, and just say it's for the dentist. Then it's like, well, it wasn't that expensive, so I had money left over, so I just got enhanced. Or or somebody else paid for this. Or I gained weight, or I don't know if it's facial surgery. I don't know. Who's Brian? Why Brian mad? Oh no, we don't have no mortality. We don't have any morality over here. We in it to win it. Okay? When you're in something to win something, the morals can't get in the way. That's how you lose. Anyways. Oh, you don't have to block the trolls. He was just expressing his opinion. I mean, if they're racist trolls and stuff like that, but if it's just a guy saying we're wrong, that's expected. So, yeah, I'm sure he'll create another profile soon. Oh, I'm swollen. You say got kidney stones, come back with big boobs. Oh, I was swollen. That's that medicine. That's steroids. My boobs grew. My gosh. Can you really enjoy sex with a man that's much older than you? It's all the same to me. I don't even care. To me, it's overrated. Like, seriously. I don't get hung up on stuff like that because I have goals. And my goal is to always be in power. In power. And if I get hung up on, oh, good sex, whatever, whatever, I'm not going to be in power. You know, to me, that's what I use to get what I want. You know what I'm saying? So I give it out sparingly. It's like sparingly, you know. It's in high demand. Okay. So to me, it has nothing to do with that. When I was 20 something years old, yeah, it mattered. When I was young, it mattered. Now I didn't have kids. I'm old. I'm married forever. Now it's about the power. Okay. But when I was young and I wasn't even thinking about money or anything like that, it was all about looks and how good you can make me feel. But I've matured. My mind has matured. And to me, a man is not necessary to feel good. You know what I mean? For me, it's not necessary. I mean, it's an added bonus. It's a good thing, but it's not a priority to me. Because a priority to me is home, car, house, you know, furniture, savings, things like that. They make devices. They have Viagra. They have all that, but I don't even care about it anymore. That's the whole point. All I want is the things that I like to do, you know. For most women, they don't even enjoy sex as much as men. It's like, take it or leave it. The women who do are, I don't like to say that the women who do enjoy it just as much as a man. I feel like when I was at that level, I lacked a lot of things. I lacked a lot of confidence. I lacked a lot of knowledge. And I didn't have anything else to fill me up. You know what I'm saying? But now that I have so much more things to do, to think about, to create, it doesn't even cross my mind half the time. So when you're, you know, if you know anything about chakras, when your chakras are off balance or when one is spinning faster than another, that's where all your energy is going. So if your sacral chakra is spinning faster, you're going to be more sexual. If your chakra up here is spinning faster than the sexual chakra, you're going to be more spiritual. If your throat chakra is spinning faster than the sexual chakra, you're going to be more talkative with more ideas and communicating more, you know. So it just all depends on where your focus is. You know, do you have something to fulfill yourself? If not, you're going to put more emphasis on a certain area to kind of compensate. You know what I mean? So if you're like that and you just feel like you need, and it's just a thing, even after you're like 30 and 40, if you still feel that, you're lacking something. Okay? You're lacking something. Get a hobby. Start a business. Do something. Put that creative energy to make you money. Don't just give it away free. You know? That's where all my, like, people say, well, how do you do all this stuff? You got 3, 4 YouTube channels, 2 kids, a husband, an online store. You do readings, consultations, all this other stuff. How do you do it? You go on trips, you vlog. How do you do all this? You pick up kids from school. You go shopping. You do your makeup, hair every day. How do you have time? Because I have all the energy. I have all this energy to create and become successful at what I do, and my bank account will reflect that. Okay? I don't have, you know, I'm not lusting after anything but, you know, but life these days. So what I'm saying is refocus your energy. Women who are over sexual get caught up too quick and used and abused, and they don't have the power that they thought they had. You know, your power is in not giving it. That's your power. And once you give it away, once you do give it out, you pull it right back, and they have to start all over. That's how it is. Every time they gotta work for it. Every time. Every time. You don't give it up when they want it. You give it up when you feel like it. And you surprise them and be like, you know, if someone just taps you, okay, it's time. No. But we're married, I don't care. But no. You know, so the power is in withholding and using that energy to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? So it took me a while to get to that point. I would say 30 something. I was 34 when I came to this realization. And after 34, I'm like, you know what? I'm refocusing my energy on me. You know? What do you suggest for low libido? Like, low libido is good for women. Because to me, it means you're focused on something else. You have too much on your plate. You don't have the energy, you know? You need someone to totally please you, and you not do anything in return for them. If you want to raise it, they're going to have to do that for you. You know what I'm saying? They have to totally give you pleasure without you doing nothing. Because usually when women have low libido, it's because they don't get satisfied during intercourse anyway, so they don't even want to do it. And men think it's an equal thing. No, it's not. You need to make sure that they totally please you before you even let them before they even let them pull out their stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay, there you go. How do you keep interesting without sex? It's different, because if you're in a relationship versus marriage, it's totally different. Relationships, it's like once you get into it for the long haul, it becomes routine anyway. So either you spice it up and tease them for a few days and not give it to them every time they want, or promise it to them. That's how you keep the interest. False promises and teasing. Right. How do you get older men to approach you when you are very young? Look classy. Stop wearing trendy stuff. Go to places where older people hang out. Sophisticated places. Make your look more sophisticated, you know? Black outfits, clothes, dress, heels. You know, no crazy colors in your hair. Hairstyles that won't make them cringe. You know, classic looks. Hang out in high-end bars, high-end steakhouse bars where older guys go eat. You know, don't be hanging out in the club. You ain't gonna find an old man in the club unless he's just, you know, trying to maintain his youth and buy you a drink and take you home. Go to the expensive places. Dress nice, dress up, wear heels, classic clothing. Stay away from trends. Okay, if they see you're too trendy, they're not going to feel like they have much in common with you, you know? For long distance relationships, how could I make up excuses to stay away from them? Keep getting sick, coming up with broken cars, bills, unnecessary. Just keep getting their money. It's like, oh, I can't this week. I have an unexpected bill that came up. You know, I can't go visit you. I have to go see my mom. I always blame it on like a family member. I gotta go help my sister move, or you know, blah 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 blah. But I can't wait to come see you. I'm gonna try. Always lie, always lie. I'm gonna try to come see you. I'm gonna try to make that third. You know, I'm gonna try to see if I can make it this weekend. But I have to help my sister move. So I'm gonna call you and let you know if I'm gonna be able to go. Okay. Get them all excited. And then like at the last minute you call and say, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to make it this weekend. Are you so mad? Why don't you come up here? Oh wait, you know what? I'm not even at my house. I'm at my sister's house. Okay, well maybe next weekend. I promise. Okay, I promise. I promise. Don't be mad. Oh, you know what? I don't know. You know, I'm gonna need to go get my oil changed and things like that because I might drive to you. I'm not sure. So, you know, I'm gonna need some money to get my car worked on. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna give you some money and be like, oh, I got a flat tire now, and they said my tire won't be in. It's a rare tire. It's not gonna be in until next week, and I gotta wait and work. I don't feel comfortable driving on this donut. Get creative. Take a picture, like get a picture off Google of a flat tire, send it to them on the phone. And a sad emoji. Ashira, I'm a virgin at 28. How do I drop the bomb? If you are still a virgin, you can be a millionaire. Okay? Don't give that away free. What are you doing? Oh my God. If you're a virgin, you can auction your virginity off to a millionaire. I promise you, you get paid like at least $1 million. But you gotta look good though. Like if you look like nobody want to have sex with you, then I don't know, throw a wig and some makeup on and smile. But you gotta look the part too. So sell it, auction it off, auctioning off my innocence. Then you can have a house, a car, your own business. I would not, if I was still a virgin, I would auction that stuff off quick. Like, okay, look at some sheiks in here, some billionaires, some tech guys. Who want it? I'm ready. Highest bidder. Well, you know, they check. They'll take you to the doctor, make sure that you're a virgin before they drop $1 million on you. Come on now. Yeah, you can get your whole college tuition paid for, books, vacation, apartment. That's what I would do. I sure would. Like, these days, guys don't care anyway. You know, like think about who you gave your virginity up to. Was it worth it? What would you get out of it? Nothing. If you could take it all back, rewind time, and somebody would pay you $1 million, wouldn't you rather do that, even if it meant nothing to you? So I would sell it. I would sell it quick. I might even go $2 million. Anyways, I wouldn't break it to anybody. I'd be like, look, I would use it to get more money. Look, I'm a virgin, and I've been trying to give this stuff away for so long, but it has to be the right guy. You know, I want, you know, so how much, you know, I need a new car. Just build it up in his head. Haven't you always wanted a virgin? Haven't you always wanted to know what it felt like be someone's first. Blah, 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 blah. I'm scared. I don't know. And if they have a little thing, they're going to think that you're going to be impressed with it. So they'll probably pay you a lot of money. And like, oh, if she's still a virgin, then my little small penis is going to feel big. And she's going to scream. And I've never had a woman scream. And they're going to pay. Get it together. And it's fake scream if you don't feel it still. Then you can pull, then after that, you can say, well, you know, you can become fake obsessed with them. You're like, you know what? We should get married. That way no other man will ever have to touch me. You know, if he's rich, like super rich, then you can divorce him later on. Anyways, Shira, if my fiance is all I need and doing all the right things, should I still do my name spell? If that's what you want to do, yeah, it helps. Because men, they gonna do right up until they meet someone else that they might can get away with it. You know, they might do right until they do wrong. Anyways, and if a man ever calls you selfish or dogs you out and says, oh, you just materialistic or you just in it for money, just say, well, life is not fair. You know, life is not fair. You know, you got to pay to play. If life was fair, everybody would be happy and have everything they needed. So I'm just doing what is best for me. And some guys will actually admire you for going for what you want. They'll be like, I like that. I like that attitude. You can apply that to business. Oh yes, you're going to be a great businesswoman. You should start a business. You know, if you have that type of mentality and you let them know that you know the world is not fair, you got to do what you need to do to get where you need to get, they're going to hand you some money to invest. Here, go start your business. You make a good businesswoman. You make a good business owner because you understand. You know, a lot of men will not like what you're doing, but the ones with the real money won't be threatened by you, and they'll love your attitude about knowing what you want, knowing how to get it, and not being afraid to go get it. Okay, men with real money admire that in women. They're not competition. They just women who understand. Look, you got it. I want it. You gonna give it to me or not? That's it. Don't waste my time and I won't waste yours. Basically, that's all it is. Some of you women are too afraid to be bold and ask for what you want. If you don't ask for what you want, you will never get it. How do you go about getting your man to marry you? It depends on their age. If your man is in his 20s or early 30s, he ain't trying to get married no time soon. Okay? And if he's 45 and up, maybe you can help. He'll hear you. Older man getting possessive but won't break bread. Had to cut him off. I haven't even kissed him. Good, yeah. If he old if he's old, super old, and you are seen out in public with him, he should already gave you something. All he did was up his status for somebody else that was watching him with you. Now they're gonna come over and see what he's about since he was with some young girl. So you gave him. I hope that you weren't seen out in public with him. Remember, If you're young and he's old, you're a status symbol if you're seen out in public with him. That's the same as renting a car for free. You can't do it. You can't be seen out in public with them if they don't. Okay? It's like, oh, we can meet here. You know, we can meet there in private. We can meet here in private. You give me some money and I'll go out with you to eat. Put this in my PayPal and I'll meet you at this restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I need gas money. I need gas money. Yes. Okay. So basically, don't be afraid. Go for what you want and stop walking around this world like it's fair when it's not. Okay? That's just it. You know, world's not fair. No one gets fair treatment. Only the strong survive, and only people that ask for what they want and go get it will have it. Everybody else sitting there waiting on it, waiting for people to do the right thing, waiting for the right time and the right place and the right this and the right that, are only going to be waiting while you're living and doing exactly what you want to be doing. Okay? If I had waited and done all the right things, if I had lived my life by the moral rules and codes, I would be in somebody's roach apartment with about 2 kids and 2 baby daddies, and sitting there wondering what happened to my life and how come I followed the rules and still ended up like this. That's what I would be. I broke every rule that I could break, and it worked. That's all I want to say. Like, every rule, break it. Don't even care about it, because they don't care about you. They don't care about you. I saw someone on my Facebook post a post. It said, dating in 2017, pretend to like a woman, go out to eat, have sex, make a big excuse, dump her. That's how it goes, and they know it. So why would you care? Don't get caught up. As Joanne the Scammer says, scam today or today will scam you. Basically, don't let guys take advantage of you. Don't do anything out of the kindness of your heart, because they're not doing it. Okay? Don't give them the benefit of the doubt anymore. Actions speak louder than words. If they're telling you a bunch of stuff and not doing anything to back it up, the words are worthless. Okay? Men that value women will always upgrade you. They won't take from you. If a man is taking from you, they don't value you. They need you. They need your money. They don't want you. They want what you can give them. Okay? And as for women, it's not the same for men, because that's a man's role. That's a man's role, to provide. If your man is looking for you to be a man to him, then y'all in a messed up relationship. Okay? If your man is looking for you to be a man for him, y'all in a messed up relationship. So, I don't know. That's like you asking your man to go have a baby. I don't feel like having a baby this year. Can you go have a baby? Okay, so don't do that. If he can't add to you, drop him. If he cannot benefit you, drop him. If he's taking from you, drop him. He can't benefit you. What are you doing? You're being drained. I mean, think about it. If you have a son or a daughter, a child, do you want someone draining them? The son is supposed to be the male provider, the father, the head of the household, provide for the mother and the children, right? Okay, that's normal. That's supposed to be. But flip the script. You have a woman working, taking care of kids, and supporting a man. That don't make sense, you know. And having the babies. Why is he there? What is he doing? So, if that's your role, and you're taking care of a grown man, you need to reprioritize your life and understand that you are enabling him to be mediocre or worse, unambitious. If you helping a grown man, if you paying half the bills, your man's gonna remain unambitious until he's about 40 or 50 years old, and he's saved his little money from you paying the bills and upgrades on you. Yay! So just don't accept it. You know, men will tell you 1,000 lies, and women will believe half of them. Because no woman is that dumb to believe everything a man says. She'll believe half of what he says, and 90% of what he's saying is a lie. So if you believe in half of 90%, that's still bad. All you got to do is get your strategy up. Okay, listen to everything he says. Figure out what he's capable of doing for you. After you have figured that out, if you can't get him to do those things for you, move on. That's it. Another thing about getting an old man, you ain't got to worry about him on Facebook. Because y'all sit here asking me Facebook questions. My man said he can't get on Facebook because of business, and he won't own up to something. I'm like, just get your old man. He won't even know how to work Facebook. Okay? Be like, how you do this? What's this? You know? He won't even know how to find you if he figured it out. Still, it's like looking for your real name. I'm on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. I tell him I'm on MySpace. He gonna be looking on MySpace. Hey, Layla.
Hi.
What you doing?
Um,
I'm live. What's this in your hair?
I can't tell you what I was doing.
Okay. And please don't tell me. What y'all doing? Playing?
I cannot tell you what she was doing.
All right, go get ready for bed. MySpace. I'm on MySpace. I'm not on Facebook. Anyways, see, you don't have no problem. You're like, I'm not on Facebook. I'm on MySpace. Older men don't even try to get on Facebook. They're like, they can't figure that stuff out. Gotta download Messenger. Gotta download the app. Gotta secure your password. You gotta. That's too many steps. And you know, I ain't got. Whatever. What about someone with 2 baby mamas, but I love him? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be? Those other 2 baby mamas loved him too. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Are you gonna be the one he marries? Are those 2 baby mamas taking your money because they're taking his child support? Will he ever be able to make any money if he's constantly being drained of child support from 2 different women? Do you love him that much to live in poverty with him? Because I don't see how you can do that. Because for me, I couldn't trust you if you already done it twice to somebody else. You done got him pregnant and left him, and now it's your turn. Don't you got And I still wouldn't marry him, because if he can't pay his child support, then you gonna have to pay it for him if you marry him. So I don't know, unless he's rich. I don't care about love. I'm thinking about the long run. Are you gonna end up paying his child support? That's what you need to ask yourself. What if my old man dies? Oh no. A will? Life insurance? Oh my gosh. See, that's the good thing about marrying someone older. They don't do GoFundMe. They got insurance, like life insurance, 401k, Social Security. Yes, I said security. They ain't put no GoFundMe up for their funeral. That's paid. That's insurance. Got the 401k from him working all them years. Got the Social Security. Got the bank account. Got the house. If you die, the house is paid for. Okay. What if they die? You're taken care of still. What if your broke young man die? You know. GoFundMe, Facebook. My husband is in the next room. He don't care. Do rich white men care about curves dating a black woman? If they're old, they take what they can get, child. Okay. Now, if they're young enough to still be social and want to be seen out public with you, and if you say curves but you mean overweight, it's a difference. Curves and overweight is two different things. Most white guys, they like women to be thin or in shape, unless they're super old and that's all they can get. So you got to kind of understand, some might like it if that's what their thing is, but typically no. So for me, if I was in that predicament, I would aim for older black men with money. Older black men with money. Ugly old black man with money. You can get more. And they like it. They be like, come here, baby. Let me smack that. And you can get on that. You can get some good life insurance. You good. Okay. Do you perm your hair? No. I just flat iron it. How can you get a man to put pictures of you on his Facebook after you have been with him for a year? To make it seem like it was his idea. Tag him and yours? Or you can put him as your significant other, and with his name highlighted, and people can just click on it. If you have to beg your man to put your picture up on Facebook, he not proud of you. Give yourself a makeover. Okay. A man should be rushing to beg you for a picture to put up on his Facebook. Go get yourself a makeover. Obviously, you don't look good enough to put up there. And I'm just being real. a man with a good woman who's a status symbol, a good looking woman who's a status symbol, will be rushing to put that picture up. Because A, even if he's up to no good, he can get a higher caliber of woman if he already has a good looking woman. B, he's going to be proud to show you off. And C, that means that anybody who tries to approach him got to look better than you. So if he's not putting your picture up there, he's not proud of you. Go in the mirror and figure out what you can do. I'm sorry. What if the old man says he has a gift, but it's in his bedroom? Oh my God. Say, well, you better take it back because I don't accept gifts in public. It's like, I don't need that gift, baby. But are you ready for the public embarrassment if he's up to no good? See, that's the thing about Facebook. It goes two ways. You can be up to no good too. How can you verify a man has money and isn't fronting? Ask him for a large amount of money. Or if you can't ask, if you don't feel comfortable asking him with money, Google him. Google his name. His address should pop up. Google that address on Google Maps. If it's in a nice neighborhood, you can tell if he owns the house or not. If he owns property, Google. All you gotta do is look up your address. Like, okay, find an address. Like, this is what I did. I looked up my address, and there was some website, and it tells you who owns the houses next to you. You just click on that address, and it shows you who owns it, how much they paid for it, how much it's worth, blah 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 blah, who owned it before them. So look up their address, or look up their name, get their address, look up their address, look up their neighborhood, see how much the houses are worth around their house, see if they owned it, if they're renting it. It's easy. Like, you just have to want to find out. You can't just accept people's word for anything these days. You got to know exactly what you're dealing with, you know. Yeah, and another thing, a lot of you guys are asking me about this group. Okay, last week or last time I went live, I let a couple people in, and they weren't ready. Okay, that's why I'm telling y'all, I can't let just anybody in. They were all upset. They were mad. They were gossiping, screenshotting to other people's groups because you know, they couldn't believe what people were doing, and they either left on their own or I just kicked them out, because one of the rules is you can't screenshot in this group. You know, the privacy is very important. And the sad thing is that, you know, they were more upset at me because they were saying I don't live the life that I claim that I live. I never claimed that I live any type of life but the life that I'm living right now, you know. I don't know what they were trying to say. I'm just trying to help other people live their best life. There's people out there living way better than me in my group, okay? I don't hate them for it. I say congratulations, you know. If you look better than me, you should be living better than me. If you smarter than me, you should be living better than me, okay? But don't get mad at me, because there's other girls in the group who are traveling on yachts, looking good, getting stuff bought for them. I'm still sitting here making YouTube videos. So, am I mad at them? No, I'm happy for them. Some of y'all haters, that's the reason y'all single and can't get no man, because you want to be upset at everything. You want to be upset at life. Life ain't fair. If you know you looking busted, go look in the mirror and figure out how to upgrade yourself. Because don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at her. Don't get mad at the next person because you can't improve on you. Okay? I'm sorry. I just had to say it. I'm sitting here telling you the formula. You sitting here saying but, bye. If you already knew the formula, why are you here? If you could get a man, why are you here? Obviously, you don't know the formula. Obviously, you don't want to follow the formula. Obviously, you think you can do better on your own. Then go ahead. Bye. You know, I feel like that person kind of betrayed the group's trust by screenshotting shots of people's conversation, and and posting it in another group of pick me chicks too. Oh no. Okay. That's their entertainment, to see how well we're doing. Okay. Maybe it'll inspire them to do better. Like, your combination is not working. You can't score the type of thing that you're looking for with your current formula. That's why you got into the group. You know, you can't argue with the formula that works. If you feel like you don't have to change to do what you need to do, then why are you here? So I'm screening like crazy. I'm asking you questions. I'm asking you questions on morality. Looks, are you willing to do? Are you willing to make changes in your appearance if it will help you? Are you willing to accept certain things if it's going to help you? Are you willing to do? You know, are you willing not to screenshot and share with other pick-me chicks because you can't conform? You know, I have to ask all these questions now because some of y'all were not ready. Y'all were just, but how? But why? But bye. You know, I told y'all this was serious. We ain't playing. Okay? Either you in it to win it or you're not. Even if you there just to learn, you don't go off and tell, you know, you don't do none of that. You don't get upset and question things. You just observe and post every now and then if you're not in full agreement, because not everyone is going to 100% agree with what you're doing or what you're saying. But don't get up there and get mad and screenshot and talk about people and how they're not living the life that they say they're living, blah, 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 blah. I guarantee I'm living 10 times better than whoever was posting that stuff. I guarantee you that. Okay? So, if y'all have to sit there in a pick-me group and gossip about people, I know my life is 10 times better than y'all's. So, if I'm not living the life that I say I'm living, no matter what life I'm living, it's 10 times better than y'all's. Maybe, you know, maybe one day you'll get on the level that I'm at. So, I don't know. So, y'all need to figure that one out. And I'm not letting no more, I'm sorry, y'all. They done ruined it for y'all. I'm not letting nobody in with no hotep names. And no, I'm not letting anybody in with hotep names or people that's like diehard, you know, spiritual, natural hair Nazis and all that kind of stuff. I'm not letting none of them back in, or any life coaches. I'm not letting none of y'all in, so don't even try, because y'all always got something to add, something to say, and think that a man wants something that they don't. Okay, that's why you are single, because you haven't figured out the formula. The formula is not morally correct, but it works. Okay, if you're trying to do everything fair, morally correct, you're gonna be single until you're 82. Okay, so someone was saying, oh, they don't teach. You need to have manners. You need to be educated. You need to do. Cardi B. Oh, you need to do this. Oh, you need to do that. Oh, you need to be prim and proper. Oh, you need to be no weave, not a lot of makeup, real everything. Nicki Minaj. Oh, you need to be this, and that. You know what? Those type of women are a type of women men mess over in 2 seconds. Okay, if that's what you want to be, go be it. You're not going to get the type of man that you really want. You're going to get the leftovers. You're going to get someone who's going to put you as a last priority. You're going to get someone that's going to turn their neck to look at somebody with fake stuff on while you sitting here looking like the cleaning lady. Okay? So y'all can keep that whole tip, natural, 100% pure stuff over there. I'm not downing it, but that's this lifestyle. Don't mix with that. Okay? Look, it doesn't mix. You can't do that and expect to get the same results as somebody with weave and makeup and, you know, eyebrows. Okay? You can't. Okay?
Are you hungry?
Oh, what you got?
I got some orange and water.
Thank you, teacher.
I put salt in it.
Kind of tastes good.
What?
Tastes like pickle juice. She trying to prank me. Put salt water.
Well, that's how the ocean tastes like.
I'm a Pisces.
Besides fish poop and shark poop.
I'm a Pisces. I swim in the water. I'm an ocean baby. She tried to prank me. That was a good one, Sasha. I'm glad it wasn't something else nasty. I got a little orange.
Yeah.
All right. I love you. Go get in your pajamas.
Give me some orange too.
Oh, now you gonna take my food that you brought me?
Yes.
Okay, bye.
No, I get some more right after you peel it.
All right.
I like to feel like it's like soft. Oranges are soft. What has this gun?
Okay, you can have it.
Okay, fuck out, Mom.
Thank you. Take your salt water. Give it to Rico. Gonna give it to Layla. So I'm sorry that I'm sorry that it was like ruined by certain people who weren't weren't having it. I warned them before they joined. I was like, look, it's a straight up gold digging group. We don't do morals, and if we think we can improve our looks, we go for it. We don't look good for how we want to look. We look according to what men like to look at, because that's what's gonna get you the money. You can't, it don't matter what you think is beautiful. What do men think beautiful? What are men willing to spend on? You know what I'm saying? So, well, I don't think I should have to put on makeup. I don't think I should have to comb my hair. I don't think I should have to shave my armpits. Okay. I don't think you should be in this group. So, I'm like, and I'm not trying to talk bad against those type of people, because you can live a wonderful life and get a wonderful man looking just like you look when you wake up, but you're not gonna get you're not gonna get the type of lifestyle that you see these other women getting, because men like visuals. Yeah, there's always the exception to the rule, but for the majority, men want somebody that looks the part, of a fantasy. You can be a spiritual woman all day. I'm a spiritual person, but I know what gets paid. I know what looks will get you paid. If you got dreadlocks and, burn incense and are vegan and natural hair and, into all the natural things, great. But if you're trying to get a man with money, all you got to do is put on some makeup, throw on a wig, upgrade your wardrobe, have one section of the closet for your dating clothes, one section of your closet for your hotep clothes. I don't know. But when you going out to get these type of guys, you can't look like Dusty. okay? Because you're gonna attract dusty men, you know. Y'all can look at my old videos. I was dusty looking, but I was already married, so it didn't matter. Okay? And unless you do that after you get the ring, after you get the money, then you go back to that. But in order to secure the bag, you gotta look the part. Okay? Okay, I got kimonos. I got sandals. I got tribal print. I got Mandela prints. I got all that too. I'll wear that whenever I feel like it. When I'm going out with my husband on the town or something, I'm not wearing that. You know? Hey, Sash.
Mom.
What? Was that a bite?
I made me worse with salty ice.
No, Sasha. Don't put salt in that.
Salt and ice on my skin?
No, not salt. Ice is good. All
I
right.
heard salt and ice burns.
What is that? What's that from?
Sticky.
All right.
Sticky stuff. There's a whole pile.
Don't waste them because I might need them.
Then here you go.
I don't need that one. Oh, thank you. She said I was never dusty. I wear hotep clothes in my private dressing room. No, I'm serious. Like, I have seen what you would call a girl transform into like a 10, you know, in the group. She was like, look, I know I've been in this group long enough to see what kind of girls get money. I'm gonna change my look real quick and see what I can do. And then she was getting paid left and right. Guys were just giving her money. And so, you know, when you understand what they like to look at, that's what you do. You know, it's not about what you like to look like. It's about what they like to look at. And when you get home, take up all that stuff and be what you want to be. And when you're out with them and you know, trying to get this, you look what they want you to look like. That's it. You know, if some women can't get past that, not mentally, they don't understand the game. It's to be played. You're acting. You're pretending. You know, you're doing all those things for a reason, just like you do when you go on an interview for work. You acting and pretending because you know you ain't gonna be doing all that stuff. I didn't say natural girls are ugly. I'm saying wealthy men like a certain look. You know? Hold on one second. Shh. If your man is having dinner with attorneys and judges and mayors and stuff, he not gonna take you when you looking like you know what you look like. You're gonna have to class up. You're gonna have to put some makeup on. You're gonna have to put a nice dress on, some heels, you know, because you're representing him. So that's what it's about, okay? It's not about you're ugly. It's just like you need to fit in. Affection should come after things come. You know, you can rub on his shoulder, but until he hands you something in your hand, he don't get no affection. Because if he can get away with that, he's going to try to get away with more. Tricks on getting people to marry you videos. Paint the picture. I keep telling y'all need to paint the picture in men's head. Men are visual creatures. I keep telling y'all this. If you get with somebody and you want them to marry you, paint a picture in their head of how life will be like without you. Okay? This is they can imagine life with you, and that might not be something that they're ready for. But paint the picture of the life without you and what you're going to be doing and what he's probably going to be doing. They can't stand that. They can't stand it. Imagine you with somebody else and them by themselves. Okay? And they know if you leave them, you're going to upgrade on them.
I just wanted to be on this channel.
She want her own. You just want to be on the channel, Cheech?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to say, Sasha?
Hello, everybody.
Oh.
It's Sasha. Yes, it is.
Don't get close up like that. That's too close.
Is it too scary?
Mm-hmm. You're going to scare him away, girl. Sasha.
Everyone's saying hi. And cute LOL. And I love the baby is whatever. Hi. And someone's saying hi, Sasha. Yes, I'm trying to read all of them. It's just going by so fast. People saying LOL, pretty. It was someone saying cute. Sasha needs. I think it's my hair. Is my hair horrible?
Mm-hmm. It's okay. It's still cute. Look at Layla. Layla trying to get in too. Hey.
Yes, keep asking me. Yes. So pretty. Yours are smart.
Family. I got my sister's with me.
Okay, watch out, y'all. Watch out for that. Blow that candle out. Blow that candle. Not hard, not hard. Oh. I forgot that candle was lit.
Not hard.
Okay, blow hard. Thanks. All right. Y'all go get in the bed.
But mom.
But mom.
I want to be on the channel.
Okay.
I want to be on your channel too.
Come on. Oh.
Oh, sorry. So guys,
That's not gonna fit.
so guys, I came back with my bubble gum. Yes.
What's Daddy downstairs? Tell him something good.
Candy, that's good. I can make paper airplanes.
Tell him about gold digging.
What kind? Metaphorically?
There's only one kind.
There's gold. Like when you go digging for gold, or
Oh.
just
Either way, you're going to get paid. So which one?
some gold diggers fail.
You said some gold diggers fail?
Yeah. It's a metaphorical gold digger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
What do you think, Sash?
I like golden.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like stealing from a cop if you're the cop's son and you're a thief.
Stealing from the cops?
Stealing, if you're a cop's son and you like to steal, and you steal from your dad, it's like gold digging. And then go get a car, and then go get a house.
So it's something you can get away with because you have connections.
Mhm. And then you break their heart, like your dad, because you make your dad broke
Make your dad broke.
by stealing all their police monies.
Oh, Chi-Chi.
And then they get more, and then you come back and they say no.
Okay. How would Sasha gold dig if Sasha had to gold dig?
She'll go dig with her looks.
No.
How would you gold dig?
I would, I guess I would say out poor, wear some rags, pretend I'm poor, and then say, please give me money, and then when they come to me, and I get money, and I get the money, and leave, and buy a mansion, buy a gold, Lamborghini, and then I'll get a truck, and then I do more gold. For more money, because I want to be filthy rich.
So like the fake homeless people.
You gonna scam like Joanna scam?
Well, this is how I was gold digging.
What if the man says, but Sasha, I want you to be my wife, and I love you,
Are you rich?
but I want you to go to work
Like, are you rich? No.
and pay half the bills?
No.
What if somebody asked you to do that? What would you do?
They'll go get my grandma to do it.
You gonna get your grandma to do what?
I work.
Your grandma.
Not gonna be alive.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'll ask you.
I'm not working. You know I ain't gonna work.
Don't even look at me.
You have to.
I'm not working.
You know you should work.
What if a man says, Sasha, if you want to be with me, you have to get a job and pay half these bills?
Then I will be with you.
What are you gonna do?
Steal their wallet.
If they ain't got no money, what you gonna be stealing? They need you to help them. What are you gonna do?
I don't know what to do.
You don't know what to do?
She said,
Oh, you're so sweet. You gonna break up or stay?
Find a better guy that gives me money.
You gonna find a better. What if he's ugly or old,
I don't care.
but he gives you money?
I don't care. Just get the money.
Why?
Because
looks don't matter.
looks don't matter.
Why?
Looks don't matter. Money matters. Money.
So you could deal with an ugly old guy as long as he's giving you money.
Yeah. Then once I get all his money and steal his wallet,
But when it comes to what you can
and
do,
then
no piece.
I get a house. Well, a mansion, and then I get a Lamborghini,
That is
and
a
then I
lie.
get a big black truck. I have a gold
That's a
Lamborghini,
lie.
big.
You're lying. You said looks don't matter, but on TV he's like, that's ugly. That's really ugly. His face is really ugly.
Just don't listen to her. Yes.
Yeah, that's what your teenage years are for, and your 20s. You go for the cute guys when you're young, but then when you're ready to get married,
Go for the ugly guys. Did you go for the ugly guy?
Yeah?
I went for the old guy.
Yeah, he is old.
He knows it.
But he doesn't like to admit it.
Why he don't like to admit it?
Because he's still trying to be young.
Why does he still try to be young?
Because he has a wife. And he doesn't want to act his age because he has a wife.
He has a young wife.
Yeah. Or he acts like he's young. He looks young. But how old is he?
You know how old he is. He's old.
I don't even know how old.
He's old enough to where you think he should be in a senior center.
He's old enough to get that senior discount.
At the movie theater. If you're a
At the movie
senior
theater.
military person, you get 70% off.
Layla know all the discounts. All right, Sasha.
If you're
I know
older than
Sasha
70.
does not like to work. She's not gonna work. I have to beg her to do stuff around the house.
Like
I
you
know.
get,
She
like
won't
you
even
begged me
pick
to
up-
get a plunger.
She's not going to be the worker type.
Yeah, she's not gonna make it in the world either.
She's gonna make
You
it
are.
because I'm teaching her how to make it.
It is so rude.
Okay.
No, I'm staying on your lap because I don't want to go to bed.
All right, Layla, what you gonna do?
I'm going to own a thermostat company.
Okay.
That way you will pay me all your money because you love thermostats.
I like air conditioning. Okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
As long as you don't marry no broke man, I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Because you know
I'm
Sasha
really
will talk
kidding.
about you. Sasha will. Layla married that broke man.
Hey. Did you show me this picture?
You know you will. Y'all gonna be in competition. That's y'all's goal. Who can get the one with the most?
Me.
And y'all take care of me when I get old.
It's gotta be.
I need to get back on my mommy's lap. That helps you scroll.
Okay, you'll help me scroll?
Are you going to scroll now?
No, that's good. Love is the open discussion. Well, I teach my kids the truth. What? Life is not what?
Life is not
Fair.
perfect. Or fair.
Why?
Because there's broke people, there is people that steal,
People that kill.
people that kill. On those cartoons, they're like, oh, the world is always nice. Let's just walk in the park, meet some new people. Well, not the real world. Don't listen to those cartoons where everyone's nice. There's only a few characters. Every baby's getting bored right now. And also, there's only the same babies in that show. It's not realistic. Watch real TV. Watch the news. Or if you know it's not real, watch a cartoon.
have you taught your
My
child
baby.
over the years
What have I taught my child?
to disobey?
No. To question things and don't just do what people tell them to do. That's not disobeying. Okay, what else, Sasha? What advice would you give a lady who is in love with a broke man?
Well, get another man that is not broke. And you could put some makeup on the man to look like that dude. And then when he's ugly, and then he turned beautiful like the man you like, and then if he's filthy rich, yes, you go get that guy, and he'll give you money, and then he will look like your guy that you like, but he was broke, but looking better. So you just put makeup. Makeup fixes everything, right, Mommy?
Just said put makeup on a man. Girl, if only we could. If only we could. Okay. What would you tell somebody? What would you tell somebody who wants a man who's rich but stingy? How do they get money from him?
Well, go through his wallet. You might find something that you can tell about. You can find money.
Blackmail? Too bad.
Not blackmail. It's not called blackmail.
She said you go through his wallet and find something to tell on.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
kidding.
blackmail.
Not. I'm just kidding. Just go through his wallet and steal his things. Yeah.
Well, that's illegal. So what is a legal way we can do it?
I didn't know.
Hmm?
You.
How do you get Layla to give you something when she's being stingy?
I don't know. She never gives me it. Just beg for it until they get times like, here you go. It might take weeks. It took weeks to get my toy back. It's gonna take weeks to get that tablet back too.
Or you use reverse psychology.
Or you bribe them with candy.
No, just that's
Bribe them with candy.
Bribe them with candy.
Or make a trade. Use reverse psychology.
Make a trade.
All the legal ways.
Reverse psychology. I like that one.
Like, you know,
That-
I really wanted that car. But never mind. I said, no, I'm going to get it for you.
Okay.
Just give it in the stairs like.
What do you say about someone who is too nice to people and the people always take advantage of them?
Make them sit down and then tell them about the world. Make them watch the news and then they will be more human because they will watch their back when people creep around. But also around people that have been in jail, you don't make a sound.
What would you do if some guy told you that he wanted to be your boyfriend and he was nice to you and gave you lots of money and then you find out he was married already? What would you do?
Take the money and go. That's what everyone should do, right? You don't just stay with the man and say, what the heck is this?
What if he says, my wife don't have to know. I'll just see you on the weekend.
I'll be like, no.
Because you don't like sharing, do you?
I don't want to share it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can already tell she doesn't like sharing.
Because
She pushes me off of my own mother when I'm hugging her.
yes, she's my mother.
She acts like that's illegal.
Or would you call the wife?
I'll call the wife and
Or backstab
I'll
her
call the
back.
wife and was like, are you okay? He said you don't have to know, but you need to know for I can say we can bust him. Yeah, we can bust him. Yeah, we can bust him.
What if she says, well, you need to stay away from my husband?
Well, I know. That's why we're going to do this. But he can choose you. It's like, I'm out of here. And then he will be with you.
What if he keeps calling you? I just need to see you. Please, I got some money. Please, my
Take
wife.
the money.
I'll go get the money and then just delete his number. I just want the money, okay? That's how the life works.
So you're basically gonna scam your way through life.
Is that what most of you do? Right? Is that what most of you do?
Is that what most of you do?
Yes. Yes, not true.
No, not most of them.
Yes.
Well, is that what you
Some of them.
do?
Look, they're saying yes. You see? Can you read it? That's what I do.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so now you know what they do. All right.
If someone tries to do that to you,
What if,
don't let it happen.
don't let what happen?
Don't let try. You have to get the person before they get you, okay?
You gotta get the person before you get got from that person.
I don't know what. Okay. I think I've been watching too much Joanna the Scammer and Medea. Imagine if they,
Became best friends, yeah.
imagine if they became best friends.
Joanne the Scammer and Medea make a movie, please.
Mm-hmm.
I will watch.
I will pay however much money. I will pay a monthly fee to watch it once
Yes.
or twice.
All right, Sasha. Well, now you know better. Now go get in the bed.
Let me
Unless you have
see.
some more wisdom.
The wisdoms are going are never shut.
Hmm?
I didn't say anything. I just said my noses.
What if
Pretty.
what if a man says, I'm running short this month. I don't get paid till next week. Can I borrow $100?
I'll be like, no!
Please, I will give it to you. Please, I need $100.
Go get another man, guys. If they say get $100, they're gold digging you.
Go
From
what?
golding. They're gold digging
The
you.
guys are gold digging now?
Yeah,
They
from
asking
you.
for money?
Yes. And then they want the money that you, but you get money out of it. So go get someone else that has money. Or
What if they call you selfish because you won't help them?
so I'm going to be selfish. Okay? Marriage don't matter.
Words don't matter?
16 songs can break my bird.
You're just so selfish. You're just so selfish. I need $100. I have to get gas and food.
Do you think I care?
So you don't have a car? That's what I was saying.
I have a car, but I need gas.
Then you still
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Just
You
get
know
the
I
sewer.
love you.
Just get the sewers and water.
You know I love you. Come on. I need
Go to the bank
$100.
then. Go to the bank then.
Go get
I ain't
a
got no
loan.
money in my account. Give me $100. Come on.
Get a loan.
Get a payday loan. That's what you tell them. Good thinking, Layla. Payday loan. By Felicia.
Get a loan.
Okay, Layla. You want to give some advice, Layla?
Mm.
What if a man said, "Come on, baby, let's build together. We can build a kingdom."
Why did you wink?
Huh?
Why did you wink?
A kingdom? Which people that say kingdom really just mean, can you help me pay the bill?
No.
Come on, baby.
You pay the bill or I'm leaving you.
Come on, baby. We can do something big together. We
Going
can
once,
We can.
going twice.
Come
No,
on,
goodbye.
Come on, baby. We can
No.
build up together. We can build
No.
this kingdom. You be my queen. I'll be your king.
Is a sign in your eye or something? Because whenever you say kingdom, you wink.
Kingdom is just a false sense of reality.
So,
I need to look.
you leave them.
Hmm?
Just say, I just remember I had to do something. You leave them forever. Delete.
I give better advice.
Okay, Layla. What if they said, "Okay, Layla, you go to school and I'll work, and then when when you get your degree, you work and I'll go to school. That way
How
we
about
can
we
help
go to
each other.
school
What
first?
if Medea and Joanne the scam refused?
Huh?
Whoever Medea and Joanne the scam refused. Medea the scammer.
So what if he was really cute and all the girls wanted him and he was like, I choose you to build with? What if he looked like who you like on TV? What if he looks like the guy you have a crush on? I don't know who it is, but what if he looks just like that? What you gonna do?
Say yes.
Say no. Say no. Only say no.
Layla is weak.
Don't be playing these games. Don't be playing. Don't. If there is a lot of girls holding, there's probably some just going, really? I did not get paid.
You see how? So you gonna let him? You gonna pay half his bills, Layla?
No.
I ain't going to pay half those
I'm
bills.
just gonna lie to him and say that I paid the bills.
Then your credit is gonna get bad unless all the bills are in his name.
Yes.
Only pay
Change them all.
the bills for the first week after he said, oh, pay all this bill. I'm gone. Mm-mm. I'm
Like,
gone.
oh yes, we can build together. 1 month later, your bags is packed and you done got what you want and you gone too. Put all their pictures on Facebook. Oh, this is my boyfriend. Just like they do us, huh?
Life ain't fair.
Layla, I'm gonna have to watch you. She said yes, quick. Who do you like anyway? I don't even know who it is. Who's Layla like?
That remains a secret.
I know you know, so just tell me in my ear. Hurry up. Is it someone on TV? Someone at her school?
Hey!
Ooh.
It's not
I need to
even
know what he looks like. Because
He's
if
not
he's,
even at my school.
if
If
he's
he
worth money,
was,
if he's worth
He was like
half
5
the bill, I
schools
need to see what
ago.
he looks like.
He was 5 schools ago.
What if he looked bad now? That was years ago.
No, by 5 years I mean like a year.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Sasha. Thank you for your advice, and I'll go get in a bed so I can wrap this up. Sasha on her own channel.
I could do how I was telling, but I barely got on it.
All right. Why don't you sing something since you want to be on here?
Singing louder.
Do the Descendants.
Which one?
The rap.
No.
Going down.
No.
Okay, then get out
It's
of here.
embarrassing to sing.
But you do it so well.
It's embarrassing. I suck.
No, you good.
Feels like a crack
When
in
the
my
song comes in the
It's
car,
a rap.
you just
How you gonna
start
crack your
singing.
voice
You
in a
just
rap?
start singing.
She's shy. Okay. Layla. What?
Back
Okay.
to other people. Karen.
She already heard that. Well, you can't whisper for nothing. Oh, look. Someone's singing it. Look. Let's go. Bring it on.
Better give us what we want.
My,
Give the one. Wait, to the one. I don't know.
Did you just drop gum out of your mouth?
no.
Okay.
It's a coochie boosh.
She knows that whole song by heart, and she's good at it, but she won't sing it because she's shy.
Come on, guys. How do I do this thing?
If you watch Snapchat, my Snapchat, you probably seen her singing it.
It's not rotten to the core, by the way. It's going down.
It's going down.
Who likes Uma or the VKs? Uma's crew or the VKs? Which one do you
The
like
pirate
more?
crew or the VKs?
Look, that lady flame sniper is quoting, or else the king is gone.
Who likes the VKs more than the Uma's pirate crew?
Okay. They want you to sing.
Well, they say Uma's queen.
All right. Okay, sing the other song then. What's that song?
But Uma?
Mm-hmm.
Chillin'.
The other one.
Turn like a toilet? Let me tell you something. Nothing!
Okay. My leg is hurting. Y'all go get in your pajamas.
No.
I'm gonna say goodbye, and I'll be down in 5 minutes. Okay. Seriously.
Bye, mommy.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Sasha. Love you. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, what's my name? That's what she loves to sing. She's gone now. Okay. Now I gotta wrap this up. Oh, I worry about Layla. But Sasha got it down. She already knows she's not gonna work. She's not having it. How do you have sex with him when you don't have feelings for him? I want to get married to a wealthy man, but worried about... Just like men have sex with women that don't love them. They just do it for the feeling. They just do it to get what they want, you know? Have you've never seen a cute guy with an ugly woman who had a nice car and a nice house, and you know that he was together with her only because he could live rent-free and drive her car? Or she buy him a car? It's easy. You just have to have a goal. The goal is to secure the lifestyle. It doesn't matter about if you're attracted to them or not, because get that out of the way. I always say get that out of the way. Like go sleep with someone and that you like, but like it doesn't matter. It's just like you go to work every day and you don't like your job, but you go because you need a paycheck, right? That's the same thing. You don't want to be there. Yeah, you're going to do it for free to somebody else that you really mean something with, but be broke. You know, I'd rather not mean anything and have money. You just have to, some people just have some wine. They'll feel like they mean something until that wine wears off. Like, oh. Let's just say this, okay. Say you were working, getting a little bitty paycheck, living in a small apartment, and then some man came along who you weren't really attracted to, but put you up in a very nice house. You don't have to work. You got money to go shop. You know, you gonna go back to the little apartment for not, you know, being attracted to somebody? Or are you gonna secure that lifestyle and be like, you know what I'm saying? So, to me, you know, if you're doing that with someone, they need to be giving you a lot more. You know, they need to be giving you the lifestyle that you want if you're gonna have to do all of that, you know. So if they're not upgrading you, if they're not upgrading your lifestyle a level or two higher, you don't need to be doing nothing with them anyway. You know, if they're just giving you $20 here, nail money, don't give them nothing. If they're upgrading your house, car, you don't have to work, oh, it's no big deal, you know, because there's women out here having sex with men at the bus stop, not at the bus stop, but who ride the bus, okay? Because they in love. Meanwhile, you're not in love and you're sitting here, but, you know, doing with some old man that probably ain't gonna last but for 2 minutes, and you get up to your nice house, nice car. You don't have to work. You can go shop. You know. Meanwhile, this girl waiting on the bus, 9 months pregnant, holding hands with her brokey. Okay, which one do you want? Okay. Right. You can turn off the light, close your eyes, get drunk, do what you gotta do. It'll be over in 5 minutes. Okay.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still going live.
I'm still going live. I need to dye my hair. I'm getting gray, child.
You said you're gonna do some streaks,
Mm-hmm.
like maybe blue, purple.
I can't do streaks. My hair's black. Just put on my Joanna Scammer wig and call it a day.
You can be.
Where my wig at? My back wig. Put that one on. Put that one on. My wig. Chichi, you want to be Joanna Scammer?
Mama Joanna skin or baby Joanna skin?
Where do you look like the little kid on the end of that Joanna Scammer video? Where it was like Thelma and Louise. Come here, let me see.
Your back does not look good.
You just have extra volume.
Welcome to my Caucasian butterfly.
Sasha! Say it again. Welcome to my Caucasian home.
Welcome to my Caucasian butterflies.
What else does Joanne say?
Welcome to my toilet papered home.
Say scammers never die.
Scammers never die.
Okay, now get out of here.
The doors of wisdom are never shut. Maybe
You could be Joanne. You could be Joanne the Scammer for Halloween. Iconic.
Also, there's some extra hair sticking out.
You need a white coat.
I walk grass.
Sasha scams people all the time. Alright, well, I gotta go because these kids, they ain't gonna go to bed unless I get off of this.
Did you know where my computer charger is?
Computer charger? Did you pack it?
Oh, yeah.
It's in your bag, dude. Anyways. So, you know, as far as people in real relationships, for those who are in real relationships, if you value that, don't mess it up. Okay? If you value that, don't mess it up, because as soon as you mess it up, the mentality switches. You know, there's only so many times a woman can be messed over and not turn into a gold digger. You know, there's only so many times. So if you done messed over your woman 5, 6 times, and now she don't even care what you do anymore. She's just collecting your money, getting your rent, and saving up her money because she's making plans that you don't know about. If you're in a real relationship and it's not about all the money and stuff, don't mess it up. Okay? Because you're going to create a monster. You're going to create a monster, a scammer. You're going to create someone who don't care about your feelings. You're going to create someone who's only after what you can offer them. Okay? Right now, if you're in a real relationship, they're with you for you. Okay? If you keep messing up, they're not going to see the value of you. They're only going to start seeing the value of what you can offer them. So, most of the women in my group, they've already been there and done that and are over it. You know, some women, like I said, they either turn lesbian or they turn gold digger. You know, it's all about not being emotional over men anymore, but taking charge of your own life and gaining instead of losing. You know, because no matter what you do as a woman, wherever you go, some guy's gonna come up in your face like, hey, you know, can I do this? Can I do that? Can I take you out? You want to be my girlfriend? You want to date me? Da, da, da. Some guy's gonna always be up in the woman's face, always. Okay? If the woman is no longer interested in what's coming out of their mouth, they're only interested in this, they're going to give them the time of day. They're going to get what they can get out of them, and then that's it. You know, if they know you're coming with lies, they're going to treat you accordingly. If you're coming sincere and you're a good person and you got your life together, and you know you don't got your hand out to them, they're going to treat you like a man and not like an ATM. Okay? Men do this to themselves. They're like, okay, I'm gonna see what I can get from her for the least. I'm gonna lie to her, trick her, scam her, cheat on her, go back and forth with my ex. You know, you do all this stuff to a woman. Every time you mess up with a woman, the worse things get for men in the future. Okay, look at my child. She already said she ain't working. She ain't doing none of that because she watches TV. She sees all the bad things guys are doing, cheating, lying, getting caught. She sees all that stuff. She knows Disney fairy tales are not true. She sees the real world. You know, she's not getting ready to go work for somebody who's going to cheat on her behind her back. I know I wouldn't. So, men, it's how you treat women. You create this new generation. You've created women who don't trust you. You created the materialistic woman. Because if you ask any young girl before they've been messed over, all they want is love and a cute guy. Look, give me a cute guy that I could be in love with. That's all they want. Okay? Then as they get older, they start wanting more. Why? Because they realize that cute guy is going to cheat. That cute guy is going to break their heart. The love, it was lust and not love. You loved, he didn't. Okay? They're going to start to realize this and add it all up. It's like, I have nothing to show but a broken heart. You know? Then they're going to start looking at these other women. Ooh, how'd she get that nice car? Ooh, where'd she get that purse from? I like them shoes. What are you doing? Ew, you're with that old man? Ew, why are you with him? What? He pays all your bills? What? He paid your college? He bought you that purse? Now it's starting to say, oh, maybe I can deal with men again. You know, then the light bulb goes off. Okay. Well, if I'm going to be dating somebody and seen out in public with somebody and giving it up, I might as well be getting paid. That's what they're going to start doing. Because after you've been cheated on, lied to, tricked, made a fool of so many times, you start to become logical and less emotional. Then you start to play the game to win. So do you think a 58-year-old is too old for a 28-year-old to start? No, I don't think it's too old at all. Why? Because in 2 years you're going to be 30 and he'll be 60. You know, the younger you look, the better off you are with an older guy, because they're not going to be looking at every other young girl, because to them, you're young. You know, you'll never get older than them. And they like that age because you don't look so young that you look like an escort. You know what I'm saying? You look like, you know, you're old enough to have children, to be a PTA mom, to do all that kind of stuff. You don't look like you just got out of college. You don't look like he robbed the cradle. You know, you look like he got a young wife because he has something, but he doesn't look foolish as he would with a 20-something-year-old, you know. And you look like you know what you're doing, and you're not going to mess around with broke guys. And no guy is going to try to approach you if you're with an older man who has money, because they know they can't do nothing for you. And be like, oh, she's a gold digger. Look, she's with that old guy. Can't do nothing. Y'all want to hear something funny? Every time we've moved, all the movers were calling James my dad. Where's your dad? I would just play along with it. Oh, he's at work. Oh, he left. Oh, he'll be back. The lawn man, where's your dad? He's not here right now. So, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. As long as those bills are paid, I'm good. you know? So, I'm like, Sasha, I'm not getting ready to go to work. I've already been to work. I've worked, and every job that I've had, like seriously, every job that I've had, I've been sexually harassed on my job. So why would I work? You know, it's hard for a woman to go out and work in the workforce anyway without being harassed. I can stay home and get harassed by my husband, and I have to even go to work. Okay. So, no. And I told my husband, I said, every job I get harassed sexually. So I can't work. Every job I have, my boss wants to sleep with me. Yes. And that's kind of sad. But it's true. Like, my first job, oh my God, I was 15 and I was getting sexually harassed by an old man. So, my first job, second job, same thing. All the way. The only job I was never sexually harassed on, I worked at a dentist office and a movie theater. And that's it. Those are the only two jobs that I never got sexually harassed on. But every other job, yep. So, when I say I don't want to work, and if you make me work, something's gonna happen. Because if you're being sexually harassed by somebody every day, and they're trying to win you over, and you're spending more time with that man than your own husband, you know, it's like, dang, you know, I gotta keep this job. I want a promotion. Let me just go to lunch. You know, then it turns into more. And so if you don't, and then if you try to file sexual harassment, it's your word against theirs. You get labeled. They won't hire you no more. It's just, it's messed up, you know. You don't have proof, you know. So it's almost like you might as well get what you can out of it. You know, hour lunches, free vacations, you know. But that's why I don't work no more, because that's another reason I don't work no more, because if I did and I was sexually harassed on my job, then I'd have to deal with that as well. So I'm like, look, I can't work. Because you know what happens when I go to work. I get too many stares when I go out with my old man. I'm 26 and he's 50. Well, you know what they're staring at? They're staring at, I bet he spoils her. I bet he gives her everything she wants. I bet she don't have to work. I bet he bought her a nice birthday gift. That's what they're thinking. They're not thinking, ooh, how can she be with that old man? Because they're thinking, oh yeah, because he gives her everything and she don't have to do nothing. Okay? And what they're thinking with him is, oh, he must have money. He must have money if he can afford a young woman. It ups his status and it makes you seem like you're getting whatever you want. You know, when I go out with James, that's when they stare at us, he feel like he driving a Ferrari. Okay? And I feel like people think I'm just some spoiled, stuck-up woman that gets everything, you know. And so it's like you own it. You own it. You just walk around like, yes, I don't work. Yes, I have maids. Yes, I'm an old man because I'm smarter than you because you're on a bus, you know. So own it. Stop worrying about what people think. Oh, I'm with this old man. Oh, no. Yes, I'm with this old man. He pays for everything. I go on trips, vacation. Get your Joanne on. You know, I'm scamming him. You know, they're going to look at you like you're winning. And I'm like, oh, why is she with that old man? They know why you with him, because he's got money. And they sitting there splitting the check with their man. Okay? So don't even worry about that. Right? My man could take me and my friend out and pay for everything. Okay? So, let me take this wig off, y'all. I was playing with Sasha. So, yeah, you don't want to worry about who's staring at you. The only thing they're staring at is they wish that they had some old man to take care of them. Okay. And if you with that old man and he ain't paying none of your bills, then you should feel stupid for going out in public with him. Or if he's not giving you no money, yeah, I would be embarrassed too. As long as he's paying everything, giving you gifts, treating you good, it doesn't matter. The first millionaire I ever went out with, he was ugly. He was old. But when I went out with, people knew who he was. So that helped me out. They're like, wow, you're with him? I'm like, yeah, I'm on a date. You know, oh, okay. Next time they see me without him, I'm still getting good treatment. Oh, I remember you. You came in with such a, oh yeah, how's he doing? Oh, he's great. You know, you gotta play the game. Now, he was gross. I never did nothing with him. I was like, I draw the line. Like, there's certain ones that you don't do anything with. You just be seen out in public. They give you whatever money or, you know, take you to a nice place, and then you cut them off. You know, that's why you always have to, you know your limit. Like, there are certain guys that I couldn't do anything with because, like, it's not that crucial for me. I'll go be seen out with you. I'll make a few people jealous. You know, this and that. You'll give me some money, and then I'm gone, and I'm not calling you for a couple of months. Whoops. Well, this man, he was married, and he took me to his house. He had a mansion, and he was like, "I really like you. I want to spend time with you. You're beautiful." Blah blah blah. I look at his ex-wife's picture, and she looked just like me. I'm like, this ain't gonna work. I know what you're trying to do. You know, trying to replace me, trying to replace her with me. And I was like, no thanks. I can't do this. So I was like, so why did y'all divorce? I was being all nosy. I'm pretty sure he cheated, but you know how they don't tell that part. Oh, well, she wanted to go live with her mom in another state. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. You cheated. If I'm not interested in them, I ghost them. Like, a long time ago, I would date you if you had money. I would go out with you. You know, I'd be seen out in public with you, and you can buy me a gift. And then after that date or the second date, I'm ghosting you if I don't like you. You know, because back then my options were a lot. Like, there were a lot. I would meet rich men every day. You know, this was before like websites and seeking arrangements and stuff like that. This was like, I just go out in public places and meet people. You know, the line of business that I was in, you know, there were a lot of rich people around me all the time, so it was just easy. But if you don't like them and you don't have chemistry and you can't go any further, and they not dropping no serious money anyway, just ghost them. Don't keep pushing for it. If a man wants to give you money, he's going to shower you with it. You know, you don't have to do all the extra work. Find one that likes you more than you like them, and they will just be smothering you. Here, you want this? Here. The first day I went out with James, the first night I went out with James, he kept asking me, do I want stuff? But do you want this? Do you want to go get your nails done? Do you want this? Let's go buy this. Do you want some new music? Let's go buy some CDs. He was trying to buy everything. I mean, like, that's the type of man that will just hand you money for no reason. You know, James started off as my sugar daddy. And I was like, okay, well, if you want to be intimate with me, we're going to have to be in a relationship, because I don't do anything outside of relationships. Okay, well, I can do that. Okay, well, and then, you know, if we're in a relationship and you're my boyfriend, you can pay all my bills. Because, you know, you need to take care of me. Because if I go to work, my boss, he got a crush on me. You know, he liked me. So I can't work anymore. So you don't have to take care of me. You don't have to pay my bills, my car note, da da da. Okay, how much is it? I told him. Oh, that's not a problem. Been like that ever since. You know? So you find one that likes you way more and wants to give you money, jackpot. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to get money from stingy rich men. Don't try to be with some guy who you are repulsed by and there's no chemistry, unless you're just in it for that one night to get the money. You're desperate and you don't have any other options. But if you have options, go for the man who will bend over backwards for you. That's what you want, you know, because no matter what, you're going to get what you ask for. Yes, you're going to get what you ask for. You're going to be like, oh, can we go here? Yeah, let's go. Oh, can I get this? Okay. Oh, da da da. Yeah, no problem. You know, you don't hear the word no. When you hear the word no and you get mad, then yes, it's coming quick. You know, so make sure you get that type of man that will bend over backwards for you. Don't worry about what it looked like, how old he is. What is he going to do? What is he doing? You know? I have a seductive, sexy, but good girl look. I play stupid. Yeah. James is a Sagittarius. Somebody asked her what James was. He's a Sagittarius. How did you make your husband want to hand you money for no reason? I told him that I can't work anymore. My boss, Pastor Pimp, was my boss. Oh, y'all know who Pastor Pimp is. Some of y'all do. Okay. This guy I used to work for was my boss at the time. And he was actively pursuing me. And I told James, look, I can't go back to work because my boss wants to date me. You don't have to go back to work. You can just hang out with me all day. I'm like, okay. Tell him your boss is after you. You ain't gonna have to work no more. Well, why don't you just find it, or they'll help you find another job. Well, I'll find you a better job. You can work for me, or you don't have to work. You can just relax. I'll pay for your bills. Because when you're young, your bills aren't that high anyway. So it's not even a problem for most guys with money, you know. And when I met James, I was like 22. And he had his own company. He had a nice car, you know, very stable, bragging on himself a lot. So I took advantage of it. I was like, okay, well, you got all this, you can give me something, you know. So ever since then, we've been together. I moved in with him 6 months after we started dating. I went straight from my mom's house to his house. My mom said, if you're gonna be dating an old man, then he need to be paying for you, and you need to go, you know, you need to pay for your school, you need to pay for all of this, he need to be paying for all that if he's that old. And I said, you know, you're right. So I showed up with my suitcase. I said, guess what? I'm moving in. He said, come on in. He was happy to have me, you know. And then, you know, we started moving to nicer places. We lived like near the water. We lived downtown in a high rise. We lived in a really nice high rise with like a concierge, valet parking, and all that kind of stuff. We lived the good life. And you know, we enjoyed our life for 5 years before we got married and had kids. So we got all that fun, vacation, you know, all that kind of stuff out of the way. And then I got pregnant with Layla. And so then we got a house in the suburbs and, you know, started a family. But we enjoyed ourselves first. You know, we didn't just go straight up and get pregnant, because that's a mistake a lot of people do before they can really get to know each other. you know. So that's also important when you want to get in a relationship and be taken seriously. And I was always spontaneous, crazy, had a weird sense of humor. I was different, and I felt like that's why he liked me so much. Plus I was young and I was very attractive, and he thought he hit the jackpot, but he was paying me, so I don't know. I thought I hit the jackpot. He thought he hit the jackpot. So it was mutual. So, yeah. Always go for the man that acts a fool over you. He might be goofy when you meet him. He might be like, you might think he's corny, but if watch his actions. If he will do anything for you, imagine what you can get from him. Like, imagine the life with him. He ain't never gonna tell you no. All right, y'all. All right, well, I'm gonna see y'all later. I've been on here too long. Oh my God, forever. So, thank y'all for watching. If y'all have any last questions, ask them now, because I'm getting ready to go. Good night, y'all. You're welcome. I'm sure Sasha and Layla say good night too. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later.